Marty's getting the chicken. Welcome back. He's back. I am late. Where's your shiny? Ooh, are you gonna get another shiny today? It's about time. You you warned Burger this time. No excuses. I remember that. Yeah, you're like, picked up a sinister Gengar. We are gonna have one ad go through before spawn, or one, set of ads. That's a nice mystery ghost. I only caught like 4 of them. One of them was a Basculegion. I didn't get any S tiers. Or any shinies for that matter. But maybe I'm starting a new trend where I get my shinies in between events like last time. No shinies the last 2 events, but 3 shinies in between events. Which was crazy. Who did it? We got a little ad break. I was about to drink some tea. I would have spat it out. Oh, did I? You know what? Shoot. Unfortunately, I meant to take that one away. I forgot it was there. That one doesn't count. But thank you for reminding me. 6 ads. It should only be 2 minutes though. Some of them should be only like 15 seconds long. I'm eating Skyline? What? How do we know if if we've been talking to Volty or Volty's twin? Ads should be finishing in about 10 seconds. Guys, don't forget to use your pumpkins if you haven't yet. They will be disappearing soon. So, evil twin and evil twin. So, Demon, sorry, I forgot to take that last one away. It wasn't supposed to be there. There should be a different Volty. But what did you mean when you said there's 2 Volties? That might be important. Gonna open up Nightbot just in case that's important. Should be a negative point. No, that was my mistake. There was one in the text box and one on the left side. Well, where'd the one in the text box go? Ah! How does El Biero know there's a Beedrill and PCG doesn't? Let me refresh. Pokemon Sprite. Apparently it's not live here yet. Throw somewhere else. Throw somewhere else. Throw somewhere else. This is the first spawn of stream. I don't know why El Biero is working and the sprites are working, but it still says I'm not a live channel. I mean, the sprites should be working anyway. They work when I'm off live. I accidentally had the previous Volti still up, and Demon found that one, and I turned it off and I told him it didn't count. And he says he found Volti again, but I don't think he knows how. Demon, do you know? You said there was another Volti. You're not wrong. It's not there anymore. Do you know how to make it come back? Yeah, Demon found it. Yeah, the one you found on Halloween, I accidentally still had that up. It was a goof, though. It didn't count. It was not a bonus point. But Demon wasn't wrong. Volti is not showing right now, but it was before. Demon, do you know how you or somebody got it to show up? Because you actually triggered a secret command for it. And it only shows up during this. I have it set up to only show up for 10 seconds at a time. Lord Nix, yep. So, just so you know, moving forward, Volti might only be on screen part of the time, which we've done before. But you might have to find a secret command. Today was easy. Today was super easy, but it's going to get harder. You might have to find a secret command in chat to find Volti on screen. Because you guys are too good at this. And you asked who found him? Yep. Yeah, the one on the left was from Halloween. That was a boo-boo. I forgot it was still there because it was so little. Oh, Volti, the word Volti triggered it to show up. Cooldown for Volti? It's you can do it infinite times, but the cooldown is the standard cooldown, which for trigger fire, hang on, let me look. A 30-second cooldown is what I have it set to. You got your first shiny charm. I saw that. Wasn't it Conkeldurr? Congrats. But you've already got 24 shinies? That's wild. I need Druddigon and 2 water stones, and then I can get my 3rd charm. Yeah, Marty recently finished Dex by getting the Alomomola. But we knew we helped Marty reset. Because you gotta claim your charm, and then I think you still have to manually reset it too. Yeah, Blackwood's got good shiny luck. Demon's got good shiny luck. Ducky! How's it going? Ducky, I saw you were gonna go live and then you had a windstorm. Did you lose power at all? I mean, it's full price right now. It's full price. I don't know if it wasn't if Steam sales aren't global or else the sale just ended within like 12 hours of when you told me it was on sale, and I didn't check it till the next day. Because I don't typically make purchases like in the middle of the night when I'm all like drowsy and whatnot. My shiny luck, if my shiny luck doesn't disappear, I might end up getting 48 shinies before my 2nd charm. You'll be way ahead of me. I mean, at least you're not Hypno. No, for real. I don't make purchases in the wee hours of the night when I feel like less awake and I don't know. I feel like that's the time of night if I had my wallet around, I could make some impulse decisions. It did not. It did not. I said I was drowsy. I did a little chuckle. I don't typically either, but I'll be sad if you don't play with me. I'll still probably play, but yeah, hoping that you would get it. Okay, well, so the only time I ever bought a game full price that wasn't only just a couple bucks anyway was Phasmo, but that was like 15. But I do have about, I think it's a little less than $15 on my Steam wallet right now. I also don't make purchases while I'm live and like whatnot. What time are you going live? So sometimes that's when my worst purchases are, so I feel 100%. But buying a game to play with me is never a bad decision. I do want to get it. I was sad that it apparently wasn't on sale like a few hours later when I checked it. 9 your time? Oh my gosh. You guys probably can't hear it, but the bird alarm just went off. Skittles, what did you do to them? Well, what'd you do to them? You set off the bird alarm. Yeah, I don't know.
Pick up on stream. That was wow.
I doubt it. They probably can't even hear what you're saying right now. It was loud. Okay, so 9 your time? Did we say we're 3 hours apart or like 4? I'll just say check back with me later. You can hear Skittles though. Yeah, the birds were being really loud, but they're in like 2 rooms away. With 2 birds, each of you have to train one. Better than when they have one specific person. Yeah, and technically, like we kind of decided between the 2 of us that one of the birds is like my bird and one is Skittles' bird, and we each named our own bird. So the only issue is telling them apart sometimes. They look so similar. There's only like one of them is slightly bigger, slightly longer tail, like slightly just like poofier. They can poof their feathers out, obviously, but just very tiny size difference, and has only a little bit like of a darker beak. Other than that, they're nearly identical. Except for like where they each tend to hang out and who kind of tends to like take like the better perch at night or whatever. Like they kind of fight over sleeping spots right now. I want to get them those little like bird bed things. Do you know what I mean? Just like a little cozy area they can go inside. It's not a nesting box. It's not like that, but it's like just a little fabric tube. Well, like it's. I mean, normally they're triangles, right? You can just like hang them up or whatever. But then they're gonna fight over that, and then we're gonna have to get 2 of those. I don't know. We have a thing to a bird cage cover to put over them at night, so they at least will go to sleep. No, I'm not gonna clip wings at all. But we haven't let them outside of the cage yet. We're still kind of getting them finger tame inside the cage. Which they still get pretty skittish. They've been here about a week. They haven't bit down hard yet either, but I don't know. Skittles thinks they're fine. I'm like, I don't trust. I don't trust. They nibble, but you know, you never know. You never know what might set them off, and they'll just take a full-on chunk out of your finger. Not chunk, but you know, like they could draw blood. Am I gonna know the answer to this?
No, right or wrong. This is fully opinionated.
I don't know that much about softball. Oh,
watch it again. Is that a cheating pitch?
We have a Fampy, C tier ground type. He still goes like that.
Yeah. It's like that. To me, that's a balk. Like
Zeroth.
that's a little bit of a cheating pitch.
I don't know. Blackwood. Good luck with the Ultra Cherish Ball. I know you're here for shiny tonight. Let's snooze this ad. No audio, Zeroth. Got it. One of the first things you need to do is you both need to grab your bird and hold it close to your heart so it hears your heartbeat. It may bite you during this, but it'll eventually learn that you're okay and you're there for comfort. Good luck on the Fampy. Little 07 to Arch's Zeroth. And to the no audio lurk. Do we get a shiny? Do we get a shiny? Not a shiny miss. It's not a shiny miss. Burger, Blackwood, and Marty with the catches. Sorry if you missed. So, Ducky, would you recommend doing this, both of us there at the same time? Taking the birds out of the cage and each one of us holding one? Or, like, does it really matter? Marty's getting going on that next dex. Everything's a dex now. I forgot to check if I caught that kilowatt troll I threw at earlier. I wonder if this music is going to repeat after I start playing the game. Doing it at the same time and separating the birds, that way will help because you have one bird inside the cage and one being held. They're going to try to talk to each other. Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking might happen. One thing that I noticed with my mom's lovebirds is that if you tried to take one of them outside of the cage, yeah, it might like go and like fly around and go up to the curtain rod and whatever. But if there's another bird still inside the cage, it'll kind of stick around. Like it'll kind of come back down to the cage and try to like talk to the bird through the bars and whatnot. Like it'll be easier to get it back in if there's one of them in there still. That was lovebirds. I don't know if they're like gonna be exactly the same. Going into separate rooms and close the doors. Yeah, I think I would want to do that anyway, just to get them into smaller rooms because they're in a very open sort of space right now where from their room they could get into like the kitchen, living room, dining room, even this room, like if they got loose. So maybe like having somebody in the bathroom or like I don't know about the bedroom. I don't know if I want them potentially pooping on the bed, but it'd be either that or just smaller spaces. They have options. Well, you should see what Ducky's saying. Ducky's giving advice about us each taking out a bird and holding it close to our heartbeat and maybe getting bit a little bit, but maybe like showing them that it's okay. But I know you took some nibbles already, but that's before you tried to grab it and pull it out of the cage. Oh yeah, but if we do this, yeah, just so that they're not like he's saying to separate them so they're not like uh trying to just read chat. Just go read chat. Mm, okay.
Get Snapchatted.
He's not gonna repeat it. Just go read chat. He typed a lot of things. Um, we do have an ad incoming. But yeah, I've done a lot of parakeet finger taming. Um, I was trying to work with my mom's lovebirds for a while, but there were like 5 of them, so it got a little bit more chaotic. Some of them are more tame than others. Basically, you're separating so they don't panic. Yeah, but letting them hear your heartbeat, letting them understand you're living and that aren't there to hurt them. I used to take birds that I was training and do this for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes a time, a couple times a day. Tyler! Bird is the word. After I got them acclimated to being with me, they won't need me to hold them anymore. Once you get to that point, you just basically put a finger in front of them. Yeah, so we would do more like, um, we would make it treat motivated the way that I learned, uh, with like parakeets or lovebirds, like something that they go crazy for, like millet seed, that they don't need it like all the time. So then when they do get it, they're just like, they go crazy for it. They want it really bad. So if you have it in your hand, they'll come to your hand to get it. And then just like go from there. But again, you might get nipped. You might get bit a little bit doing that too. As soon as you try to move your hand to like make them step up. Kilowattrel. This Kilowattrel might need a total reset if I'm gonna use it. Is this better than Oricorio? 125 speed, 105 special attack. It is a squishy bird. 60 defense and special defense. I used to train cockatiels, which are exactly what you have. I don't have much experience with other birds, just cockatiels. A lot. We owned 14 of them growing up. At one point, my aunt owned 42 of them. I definitely have experience with this type of bird. Yeah, growing up, we raised parakeets. We had an aviary. At most, we had almost 100 at one point, but again, most of them we weren't training. They were just being raised, or I mean, being bred. Um, Only a handful of them were actually pets that we would tame, but they would be in a separate cage. I've had 2 cockatiels, which came from what I was told from the person we got them from was that she got them from a bad situation, from a bad situation. So we were at least the third owners, and the first owners apparently were not a good situation, but I don't know what that means. I don't know what happened. I just know that one of them, the female, was never very trusting of humans. The male was pretty good, but she would bite, she would hiss, she would not want you anywhere near her. But yet, when the male came over for his little head scritches, she'd come over and she might want a little bit